Let me tell you about the youngest woman on death row. Her name is Christa Pike. Her story isn't one you can forget easily. It's a story about jealousy, obsession, and a crime so brutal that even seasoned detectives were shaken. It all began in 1995 at the Job Corps Center in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was a government program that helps troubled teens learn job skills. Christa was just 18, passionate, impulsive, and deeply attached to her boyfriend, Tadrell Shipp. She was convinced another girl, Colleen Slemmer, was flirting with him. Whether it was true or not, Christa's jealousy grew darker by the day. On January 12, 1995, Christa convinced Colleen to take a walk with her and Tadrell, claiming she wanted to make peace. Colleen had no idea she was walking straight into a trap. They led her to an isolated patch of woods near the University of Tennessee. There, things took a horrifying turn. What started as an argument spiraled into hours of torture. Colleen was beaten with a piece of asphalt, slashed with a knife, and had a pentagram carved into her chest. In the final moments, Christa slit her throat and kept a piece of her skull as a souvenir. When police found Colleen's body, the scene was beyond disturbing. And when Christa was questioned, she didn't deny it. In fact, she bragged about what she'd done. One of her chilling quotes later surfaced: "She just kept looking at me, so I kept hitting her." Within 24 hours, investigators had all three suspects, Christa Pike, Tadrell Shipp, and Shadowla Peterson, in custody. Peterson quickly confessed and took a plea deal, testifying against Christa and Tadrell. In 1996, Christa was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy, and because of the extreme brutality and lack of remorse, she was sentenced to death. She became the youngest woman ever sentenced to death in the United States. Tadrell Shipp received life in prison without parole, but the story didn't end there. Even behind bars, Christa's violent streak continued. In 2001, she attacked another inmate. Then in 2012, she made headlines again after trying to escape from the Tennessee prison with help from a correctional officer. The plan failed, and she was caught before even leaving the grounds. To this day, Christa Pike remains on Tennessee's death row, awaiting the outcome of appeals and mental health evaluations. Her attorneys have argued that she suffered severe mental illness and trauma throughout her life, but many say her crimes were simply too brutal to forgive. Whether she's a victim of her own past or a symbol of pure cruelty, her story remains one of the darkest tales in American true crime history. And as of now, the clock on her death sentence is still ticking.